Hey, I'm Amanda Drews for A Greener Demeanor, and we're going to talk about pre-cycling. So you want to buy a thing? That's cool. Let's talk about what's going to happen to that product when you are done with it though, and what kind of product you're getting when you buy that thing, as far as the resources that went into it, the labor, the materials. All those things are a part of pre-cycling, and that's thinking about your product before you buy it and if you really want or need it. So you want to buy this thing. Do you need this thing? If yes, then get it by all means. If you are if you broke your leg and you need crutches, get yourself some crutches. If you need some food, go and buy some food. But if this product is a want, we have to think about our wants and if it's something that we really need to get or not. And there's lots of things that we want that we absolutely don't need. Do you really need that chair or that new laptop, new phone, your dog, or that weird collection that you have? No, you probably don't need it. Does it make your life better? Great. Then get that thing if that's what's going to make you happy and it's not hurting anything else. I technically don't need to have shampoo for my hair, but it's probably a good thing to have. I technically don't need long hair at all. I could shave my head. I wouldn't need shampoo. I wouldn't need electricity from the dryer. There's all sorts of stuff that I wouldn't need if I just shaved my head. But I do want to keep my hair, at least for a little bit. So that's a choice that I'm going to make. You got to decide what are the things that you want in your life. When we assess the things that we do need, think about how many of those things do you need. Do you need 8 pairs of jeans instead of just your 1 or 2 go-tos that you could wear out until they are totally done, and then you get a new pair of jeans? Do I need multiples of this, or do I need extra sets of this? If not, then it's probably just a want and not a need. The first steps in pre-cycling is getting organized. I know this is probably not what you want to do right now or ever, but you do need to be organized in order to see what you have space for, and what you need. And going through your food pantry or your fridge or your closets with your personal items can really help with this, to be able to see what you actually do have. Label your refrigerators right on the actual shelves on what goes where. We put all of our items that we have all the time, like ketchup, mayo, tartar sauce, in one spot so that we can see what belongs there, and if something's missing, then we can know to put it on the shopping list right away, and that there's something missing here that we usually have that we're gonna want. Keep a list of the things that you do want or need, things that you're looking out for, so you can kind of keep that in the back of your mind or on your phone or hung up somewhere. And that way, when you do see something that you need, you're like, yes, I do have that on my list of things that I need or want. Okay, you've decided that you do need this thing. Let's first think about, do you have to buy it new? Or can you make it? And is that thing that you're gonna make be what you need, or be cost effective or durable compared to the product that you would buy? And can you find it used? So odds are, if you want to buy some IKEA furniture, you can probably find it on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace for way cheaper and already assembled. So that saves you time and money to go look for it used. It also saves on resources for that product. So the company doesn't have to make an extra product just so you could buy a new one. Can you upcycle something else to fulfill the need of the product that you want? Because if you can use something else, then you don't have to buy it new either. All right, you've decided that you do need this new product, and that's okay. Don't feel bad about it. But you're gonna have to decide which company makes the most energy efficiently made products, and which political side they're on, which companies have ethical issues, and in general, who do you want to support with your dollar? And this can be a hard thing to determine on your own without knowing exactly what's going on in that company. This is full of ethical political and personal preferences to decide which company that you're going to buy this product from. You'll also have to know where to spot greenwashing. Greenwashing is when a company totes a product as being environmentally friendly or sustainable when it's really not. Sometimes they'll use fake little certification logos, and it might look like a different one that actually exists, but it's not that actual one. So there could be 3 different legit certifications for ethical treatment of animals that have little cute bunnies on them, and they might just draw a bunny because you're used to looking for that bunny. And so if you see a bunny, thinking, okay, this has got to be ethical treatment of animals for this product too. So that's greenwashing. Sometimes if they make up their own certifications, so find out what parent company is creating these certifications, because if it's a parent company of the thing that you're buying, they may have made specific certifications to make that item look better, healthier, greener, or whatnot. A while back ago, there was a seal that said all these sugary snacks and cereals were a healthy, smart choice, but it was made by that company to get you to choose those cereals over an even unhealthier choice that they already made too. So it was definitely not the healthiest choice, because these foods were obviously not okay in the whole realm of healthy choices and things. Sometimes when you're thinking about the ethics of a company, you're saying, yes, I like what you're doing with your dollar. Your purchase is a vote for, yep, keep doing what you're doing. Maybe you want to support a company that's really small and all they do is this one thing. Maybe you want to support a really big company, and even though they have some not so sustainable practices, you want to tell them, hey, your sustainable thing, I like what you're doing, do more of that and take out all this other garbage. Maybe you want to just support companies that are local so that you can keep the money within your community and you're supporting all those people that live near you. Also look at what the product is made out of. If it's something that can be recycled again and again, like glass or aluminum, you're going to want to choose one of those items over a plastic that may or may not get recycled, or something that just goes in the trash. Maybe it's made out of post-consumer recyclable material, or maybe the item is recyclable through a special program. Make sure that you have access to that program if it is a special item, because if you buy a shoe that's made out of materials that can be recycled again, that's great if you can get it to the right spot. But if you throw that shoe in your curbside recycling, your recycling center is just going to see that as trash and they're going to get rid of it, even if it can get recycled technically. They don't really know that. They see it as just a shoe.
We got this bag as a present. It came with an animal adoption program and a little stuffed animal, I think. And that's awesome. And a handy bag too. On the bottom of it though, it says this bag is made from up to 50% recycled materials and is 100% recyclable. Number 5. And that's great, except for from up to 50% recycled materials could be 2%. And if it's 100% recyclable, where are we going to bring this to recycle? Because our materials recovery facility is just going to see this as trash. It's not going to see it as a recyclable bag. So I think it's up to those organizations putting it out and the companies that are making things like this to make sure that you know where to recycle it when you're done with it, or to provide information on where you can bring it.
So make sure you have access to those places where you can recycle those special items. If you've thought about all these things, who's making it, what it's made out of, where it comes from, can you have any other alternatives to buying it new, such as making it or renting it, buying it, checking it out from somewhere, then go ahead and buy that item if new is what is going to work for you. All these things to think about. I know it's a lot, but when you start practicing this over and over and over again, you're going to get used to thinking this way and having the mindset of, I want to buy this thing. Okay, where does it come from? Who's making it? What is it made out of? What's going to happen to it at the end of its life? It just becomes a natural thought process when you're purchasing items. If you have anything that you use in that thought process of when you want to buy something new that I didn't mention, go ahead and put those in the comments below to share with others. If you liked what I had in this video and you found it useful at all, go ahead and hit that like button so I know what kind of content you guys are enjoying and what information you're finding helpful. If you want to get more videos on how to deal with your waste and how to live a more sustainable life, go ahead and click subscribe and the bell button so you won't miss any videos when we roll them out. Thanks for watching. Bye.